Hi guys. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Welcome back to Metaphor. We're in the camp just before we enter something here and kick some ass. So we got to make sure we're all rested up for the departure. We were trying to make sure that citizens vote, not non-citizens. Well, now a new chapter in all of this. Senate is suing the administration for allegedly refusing to help the state purge non-citizens from its voter rolls. Early in-person voting begins there today. Over the summer, the House passed a Republican-led effort to require proof of U.S. citizenship at the time of voter registration. Congressional Democrats. Any secrets here? There is. Oops. Gold Beetle. Who are self-identified non-citizens. So you go to the DMV or motor voter, and you can get a driver's license and you can register to vote at the same time. And you're asked, are you a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident? When you do this, and you check the box saying I'm a non-citizen, and what they found was when they checked the DMV data against the voter rolls, there were 6,300 people who had self-identified as non-U.S. citizens who were registered to vote in Virginia. And so what they do is they send them a notification saying, you're registered to vote, you're a non-citizen, can you prove that you're a U.S. citizen or you'll be removed? And if they don't respond or don't provide proof, then they're removed. But also, in Virginia, you have same-day voter registration. So if you're a U.S. citizen and you're incorrectly removed, you just go to your polling place and present your identification, right, and you can vote that day. So there's literally no controversy to this. I just don't understand why the Justice Department want to do this. Right, and what you're talking about are all the ways to cure the information if maybe you mistakenly check the box that you're not a non-citizen. All of that has been part of the state's law for a very long time. You're quick on something. That's it. I mean, again, I don't understand why. This is a Democratic administration which has unleashed the worst border crisis in American history. They've let in tens of millions of illegal immigrants into the country. Why would you not be bending over backwards to show the American people
after what we just went through.
who don't want people who are non-citizens to be
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
198 members of Congress vote against requiring proof of citizenship.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just going to have to rough it until we're back at the Capitol. I wanted to tell you that when the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. Anything it meant. You haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous. And it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Potentially, her presidency would be different for Biden. Let me be very clear. My presidency will not be a continuation.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
It seems Kamala Harris's campaign surrogates don't have an answer to that question either. Here's Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.
Has Vice President Harris done enough not to distance
If only our lives were anything like the world in your neighborhood.
Kristen, I think what is clear is this is a
war
race,
after war here.
not between Kamala Harris and Joe
Magdalene
Biden,
feeling
but
the
between
flames.
Kamala Harris
But it's a
and
nice
Donald Trump.
fantasy.
And on that, there are clear
Enjoy it while you
conflicts.
can.
Can you name one key policy difference
Good night.
between Vice President Harris and President Biden? How would her administration was different?
You know, I've been really encouraged by the amount of energy that Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris, has put into focusing on how she would cut taxes for small businesses, the focus on child care tax credit extension.
Hello.
Differences, though, there is an
Nice to
expansion.
meet you. I've been waiting.
Listen, again, the
And now
contrast
you've acquired a most interesting
is
power.
between her and Monstrum.
She might not be a friend. We know she did pass around for the vice presidential role on her ticket.
You truly are an
Well, she
intriguing
can't
one.
answer the question either, so I don't think that's true. Look, only once in 188 years of this country's history has a sitting vice president
In the moments
been
when your heart is most
elected
gripped
president
by
of the United
fear,
States, and that was the last
I
time
can
it
reach
happened
out
in
to you.
1988. George
My name is
H.W.
Amor,
Bush was elected,
and I am
because
the
people
humble
wanted another
author of the
Reagan
novel
term.
you've been reading.
Nobody wants another
You
Biden
stand
term.
now
If they
in my
did want
step.
another Biden term, he
Quite
would be
something,
the
isn't it?
Kamala Harris.
A hall of
And so
wisdom,
it's clear this is a change election.
certain
New York
powers.
Times poll shows
I call it
91% of
academia.
Americans want either major or
Alas,
drastic
it's as much a
change.
prison.
So she's trying to run
His
as the
most
candidate of change.
merciful majesty saw
Unprecedented
fit to
electoral
lock me in this
advantage.
place.
A sitting vice president
It has me a
trying to
bit
run as the
addled,
candidate
honestly.
as an outsider in the
I
candidate
no longer
of change.
remember where
And so
in the
she's
kingdom
stuck
I
because
saw
on one hand, her only
Lacrimosa.
credential
I never
is that she's
imagined
the
the
vice
voice
president of
would
Joe
reach
Biden
beyond
and has
these
been serving for the
walls.
last 4 years. But
Until
she
you
can't go
appeared.
on the record of the last 4
And
years
now,
because people
by
want to
whatever
turn away
strange
from the
forces
record
are
of the last
afoot,
4 years.
I
But
can
she can't
speak
turn away from
directly
Biden
to
because
the
of the
mind.
spirit of the Democrats, so she's
So,
kind of stuck.
What would you say
Donald
to
Trump owns the chain blade in this election. Look,
What kind of
guest, we got
elections?
the power panel of Tammy
There
Bruce
must be
and Patrick
more
Murphy
than
on, and he's an established
instance,
Democrat. He
the
told
nature
me,
of this
and this is interesting, the last time he saw something like this was when Gore tried to walk away from it. He said he saw a lot of Democrats vote for a ticket down ballot. They just didn't like that.
You can even change your
Mark
appearance
Teacher,
using
thank
the
you
ball
very much for the thank you.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
We need to make sure that
A spirit
the
of heroic virtue,
information sharing
a
process between
transformative
Israel
power
and the United
that
States
manifests only in those
remains
who
high
embody the heroes
secure.
and kings of old
This
in
is
some
very
core
bad for
aspect.
Israel, bad for the United States.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Hey, I just got a text from you. Her name,
Sure. The 56-year-old guy still runs marathons, right?
Andre,
The scholar in search of utopia.
Son?
More. Within him dwells the
We're not about
virtue
to
of
have
the
those meaty
seeker.
life insurance conversations
Nurture
again.
thy bond with him,
we're
and
having
a
no,
new
we're getting
power
something.
yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
So you're calling about the 995 month plan, okay?
We put it on long enough. We're getting that
Let's see what
995
manner of story you'll
today.
Take the time for you to call about the 995 plan. I'm John. Don't look at language. Sometimes you just need a reminder not to take today for granted. If you're age 50 to 85, you can get guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance starting at just $9.95 a month. There are no health questions, so you can't use it for any health reason. 995 plan is Colonial Penn's #1.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
Options
Here's to
start
how
at just
I joined
$9.95 a month.
and the
It's less than
thrills that
35
lie ahead.
Your rate can never go up. It's locked in forever. Call today for free information.
The royal
And you'll also
funeral
get the
draws
free
ever
beneficiary
closer.
plan.
5
So phone
days
it.
remain.
Call 1-800-908-6060 for free information and a free gift. That's 1-800-908-6060. 1-800-908-6060.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital,
Stay tuned
we'll have
to
to do
learn
it
more about this
undetected.
limited
So
time
we'll cut
offer
through the
for
forest,
dual
find the
diamonds.
abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Hi, I'm Ann Roller, thrilled to be
Glad
with
you'll
Nick
be our
Roller
van.
Anderson.
Thanks,
It'll be a
Ed.
trial by
We believe
fire,
that
but
everyone
the sooner you get used to that
deserves
power,
heroes that
the
look great,
better.
stand the test of time,
Don't break the bank.
Speaking of,
And our
you were talking like you know something about it.
I gotta tell you,
Not much.
vulnerability
Just what I've picked up from missions in the early
absolutely.
days.
That's where a fiber
I've only heard it's a
material
power
truly
found.
shines. It's
Those
twice as
who
strong
walk
as
a
vinyl,
righteous
so it's
path.
warranted not to crack
Sounded like
or rot.
superstition
And with
to
our
me.
energy-efficient glass,
But everything's
our
always
windows will
clearer
keep
on the
you
battle.
cozy in the winter.
Once I saw it in action,
Well, that all
I could
sounds
tell it
great.
was no
So
fable.
what about the rest? We
Never
know
thought
that
it'd come back to haunt
affordability is
me.
top of mind for
Despite
everyone.
all my
And we
training
pride
and
ourselves on
research,
delivering
I
outstanding
never managed to
windows
master it
and doors
myself.
to fit your style and budget. That's
It really is something special, then.
So,
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll
well, for
cut you
starters,
down.
our team members live right
I'm
here
aware.
in your community.
I'm watching
Heard the
you.
challenges homeowners face.
Yes,
We are
I get it.
committed to delivering
Just
the very
trust
best for
me.
customers.
All right?
Plus, we custom build every
Let's check
exclusive
them
and
out.
clean replacement window.
This'll all be for
into
nothing
us.
if we get lost.
It is great to know that you have such strong roots here. Before October 31st, buy one window, patio door, or entry door, and get the next one 40% off. That's 40% off with a minimum purchase of $4. Plus, save an extra $35 on every window installation with no money down, no monthly payment, and no interest for 12 months. This offer ends October 31st for a free appointment review.
Don't let your
Call
guard down.
1-800-704-4200. That's 1-800-704-4200.
The Nord Mines. Located northwest of Grand Trask, it is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
You can eat with Senpai Rock.
Yes.
I would like to die. I should just feel back my tears.
Police in the front! Oh God! Hands up!
Huh? What happened? No.
Don't let your guard down.
Israel launching airstrikes on Hezbollah financial operations in Beirut, Lebanon. They're trying to destroy those terrorist banking system. It comes as the United States is now investigating only a highly classified about the move that Israel was planning for its operation against Iran. They have every right to do it. I don't believe that. I'll speak with my
The leak is very concerning. There's some serious allegations being made. I think that the United States needs to stand unequivocally by our allies there right now. There is really, we're on the precipice, I think, Jake, of a new era of security and freedom for Israel. And I think we're very close, I hope, I pray, to ending that conflict there. But we cannot equivocate. We can't appease Iran. Now is the time for maximum pressure against the head of the snake.
Let's go to trade games and the Israel flag.
Stop!
Yeah, Harris, good morning. Overnight, Israel launched a series of airstrikes against banks linked to Hezbollah. Smoke is rising from the Beirut skyline as explosions rocked the Hezbollah stronghold of Dafya and at this one location near the airport. In addition to the Lebanese capital, the Bekaa Valley also saw new strikes after a senior Israeli intelligence official briefed the media about efforts to weaken Hezbollah's ability to finance its war against Israel. On the ground, Israel is continuing to push deeper into Lebanon with new soldiers entering each day. Hezbollah also continuing its attacks into northern Israel, firing hundreds of rockets over the border this weekend. With the northern front remaining active, the U.S. Special Envoy Amos Hochstein is in Beirut today for meetings about a path forward to end the war. Israel reportedly gave the U.S. a document last week with its demands for a ceasefire. Among the demands is that Israel wants to maintain an ability to conduct raids into Lebanon in what's being referred to as active enforcement of an agreement. Israel's southern front also remains active, with new evacuation of Palestinian civilians taking place and active ground fighting between Israel and Hamas ongoing. This weekend, 3 Israeli soldiers were killed in Gaza, including an Israeli colonel who served as the commander of the 41st Brigade. Colonel RePhantazio is the highest-ranking Israeli officer killed on the ground in Gaza.
Come on! All right, that's through. Come on!
Today about how the Israelis are going to respond to Iran following that ballistic missile attack earlier this month. Paris.
Trey, thank you. The Free Press is asking, is the leak by U.S. intelligence meant to sabotage Israel? They say the latest leak could cause Netanyahu's government to decide to share even less of his military planning, a major step given the implications for the U.S. of any Israeli attack on Iran. Republican Congressman Brian Nash from Florida is with me now, and he also volunteered for the Israeli Defense Forces and served on the military as well. Thank you for all of your service. First of all, what do you make of this leak? Can you get to the bottom of it on the Hill?
I can't sit here and tell you right now, this is a name that I can identify, this is directly where it came from, but I can tell you things peripheral to this that tells us there are unfortunately some leaderships out there. We know that we had in the past Robert Malley, chief envoy to Iran, who lost his security clearance. I know for a fact that as we speak, there's a senior DoD advisor that was working for an Iranian influence campaign that was working on behalf of Iran to successfully influence American diplomats working in the DoD as we speak. We know that we had people in UNRWA that were working for Hamas. We have people in Greenville, which is
we have the edge. Straight.
Given the implications, I want to ask you about what those are. The United States satellite network is anything that brings Israel to some kind of thing.
We need to figure out their affinities first.
Seeker.
The reason that they work with the
Wind.
They said it accurately, literally an act of treason. Where does that come from? Does it affect us in Israel? As you said, I can't add more to it. They are our greatest aircraft carrier in the region. The best place for any operations to support the United States of America in that region come from Israel, whether it's against Iranian proxies like Hezbollah or whether it's against any of the enemies that intelligence that have
Incoming.
That's our best aircraft carrier. Although you look at what they're looking at doing,
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
there's great benefit for America if they start
Standing.
to
Done yet.
who's right now getting, let's say, 4 or 5 billion barrels of oil a day from Iran, getting money to Iran from China. That's a big way to put China.
Scrambling it here.
It is RePhantazio. That's what it's saying. We'll be more effective in that direction.
great conference to get into. Whatever takes over after November 5th, it's going to be important that they have the experience and the
How's that? Push through. Come on.
Staying alive isn't a contest. New situations or end Afghanistan battling. So that would be the left side of the ticket I'm pointing at here in terms of where the weaknesses are. But look, let's go to the source. Vice presidential candidate, VP Kamala Harris, was pressed this weekend on the recent escalation of the Israel-Hamas war. In her words, it's going to be difficult, but we need to practice.
This battle's
It's
ours.
what we need to get hostages out. We need to work on it.
Let's
The
go.
number of innocent Palestinians
One left.
is very high. And we have to be honest about it. Any ideas
The next one will fall just as easy. Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
We know from her own words that she would do anything differently than
We
what
made
Joe
short
Biden
work of
has
that.
done. But where can we juxtapose that to Donald Trump? Donald Trump, we know his yes is yes, his no is no. What he says he will do, he will in fact do. We know that he has a tremendous backing for Israel. Everything that he did in his first administration with recognizing the goal as the embassy of Israel, the capital of Israel, he has Israel's back in a way that you just don't see coming out of this administration. You see,
This won't stop us.
the stage on this but he doesn't that is a big
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Bree, is your
They're by the tower.
Defensive miners is being called, quote, one of the fastest growing criminal enterprises in the U.S. A Texas-based
Last one.
They're dead.
says the border crisis has only made
hard.
Let's stay calm.
reporting down.
Harris, the nonprofit here in Dallas, basically works with authorities to help take down these massive sex trafficking rings. We spoke to the president, who showed us herself how these traffickers will basically advertise on platforms like social media, and she tells us they're able to tell when it involves young children because most of the time their faces on these ads will be covered with emojis. But take a look at this video. It is unaccompanied children like this at risk of being trafficked, authorities say. Just last week, Texas DPS apprehended this massive group of 57 unaccompanied children. Many of the children fall through the cracks and get lost in the system. A report from DHS revealed authorities lost track of more than 32,000 unaccompanied children who didn't show up to report dates from 2018 to 2023. For the victims fortunate enough to escape trafficking, the Department of Health and Human Services issues letters of certification and eligibility that basically allows them to apply for certain federally funded benefits. Look at these numbers. In 2019, 892 letters were issued to children. Well, that number soared in recent years under the Biden-Harris administration. In 2023, there were 2,148 letters issued to minors. President of Shepherd's Watch Foundation, Stacey Montgomery, emphasizes how widespread this issue has become and how the internet is fueling it.
We are seeing now that if you can order a girl in the past 15 minutes, they have ads where it's like ordering a pizza, you select what age group you want, what size breast, just click a box.
And the president of the foundation, Montgomery, tells us that about 90% of the ads that we're seeing involve migrants.
Well, thank you. That's a lot. Fox News alert now.
Thank you.
President Trump will speak very soon in the key swing state of North Carolina. He's going to tour the school of damage.
Watch out. You've been spotted.
They'll need more than this.
I know this might
Marius, your attack power's down.
Seeker!
you know where we struggle, you know where we can be pushed. Help us give it all to you. The good, the bad. Help us turn to you everything.
Your attack power's down. Marius, your attack
Come
power's
forth,
down.
Royal Soul! We're not out of this yet!
My thanks. Take
This
this.
is an important message for everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period. And today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you don't have a Medicare Part C, call now.
Not done yet.
Let's go! We can do this!
Thanks, Chris.
Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call them now. Medicare, you can call.
We're not out of this yet!
Helpful as ever.
Your attack
Take
power's
this.
down.
Area with additional benefits or cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent before the end of the annual enrollment period. You can get Part C benefits automatically. So call now for your free 2025 no obligation
Win!
benefits review.
Just
That
one
one's
left!
down. Got nothing to worry about.
1178. This is an important
That's
message
how I
for everyone on
survive this
Medicare. Right now is the Medicare
I think we're in the clear.
enrollment period, and today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now.
How's that?
Plans and more code with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be
made short
receiving
work of
now
them.
or that may have previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
Push through!
Check to see if there is a Part C plan
Found us.
more area
Get
with
ready,
additional
everyone.
benefits or cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent before the end of the
Come on! Cat! We have the edge!
The end is quickly.
Seeker!
Obligation
Scour!
benefits review. Just
Still up?
Some battles are hard to
The left resorts to field
Be
mining
careful.
as the
There's more of
election
them.
draws near.
Sure, breaks down the latest in the campaign trail on a must-see area.
Alright. This battle's ours.
Stay calm.
Wind! Let's finish this!
Keep it up! Hell, that's too
Steel!
much.
It's okay. I won't hold back! Scour!
So a lot of it is early. Fine.
You hate to
Basically,
see it.
support of the stop this.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Push through! Good one! Let's give him a fight!
Straight! No more thughead.
That'll do it.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
Is he serious? Yes,
Maybe they don't
respect you.
I've never fought soldiers before. I won't wait for you. Wind!
What is that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. Let's do this.
The transgender issue in women's sports. I have 9 grandchildren, 6 of them female, all playing sports, and we are very concerned for their safety, not just on the field and the pool.
What's that?
Ready for impact!
I think something's coming. Watch out!
Get ready. Here they come.
Just don't let him.
Vitus power!
The issue is a key one in this election.
Take this. Finish the job. Let's do this.
In recent weeks,
Oh my god! Not like they could get you with that.
I won't hold back! Scour!
the state team. It's now part of a lawsuit between the NCAA
No mercy for you.
former collegiate female athletes. Brooke
What's
Sutton
that?
is the coach of San Jose
Watch
State
out!
University's women volleyball team. And now she is a part of that lawsuit. First of all, thank you
Take this.
for being
Just
speaking
your
out
eyes.
about this. Why did you join a lawsuit? In a situation where you actually play on the same team with the transgender athletes?
You gotta aim better than that.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
That there's so many things that are too scared to say anything. Because what we've come in is don't say anything about this story. And I just felt like I needed to stand up. Someone needed to say something to make a change. And I was just happy to be in a position to do so. And I just felt the strong need to be able to pursue that kind of opportunity. Talk to me about San Jose State University and how it differs or is similar from situations that you're learning about as a student athlete and as a young woman. I mean, if girls we come to college just without dreaming of just sports and we still have dreaming paths between just little girls. And the difference being here is that we have to put up with so much more difficulties going through meetings and talking to coach and responsibility.
Shave it.
And it's just added so much more stress and anxiety to having So, clearly we have the right way to talk about things. You've got a transgender athlete, technically a biological male, on your team. How do they want you to talk about that?
They just say that it's not their story.
Excellent. We'll catch you guys on the next one, alright? Peace out.
And never really understanding it's
How do you feel about the other teams forfeiting? I mean, it also takes away your opportunity to compete.
Yes, it does, but on the other hand,